In Moodle, there are 5 course format options that allow you, as the instructor, to determine how content will display on the main course page and how you and your students can navigate through activities and resources. Some functionality, such as bulk editing and subsections, are available with a few exceptions. Let's take a look at each of these formats in detail. Before we look at collapsed topics, it's important to note where in your Moodle course you can change your course format. So from your main course page menu, you can go to Settings, and within Settings, if you scroll down, you'll see a course format menu. This first drop down is where you can change the format, and these are the ones that we're going to look at a little bit closer today. Within the course format menu options, you'll see that each of them have a little description on what they can offer you. So for collapsed topics, the course format on the main page pretty much appears as these little folders. And what's unique about collapsed topics is that it provides you these easy to access toggles to either open all your sections at once or to close all your sections at once. And this is available at the user level. When I click on a section folder, I immediately see that my content is expanded, and from here I can navigate to the specific pieces of content or resources. For the collapsed topic option, when you go into edit mode, bulk edit is an option. However, it is only available for actual activities and resources. So while I'm in bulk edit mode, if I open all of my sections, notice that I have a little checkbox next to all of the content within each of the sections. This means that I can bulk edit any activities and resources. Either I can bulk hide and show things, I can duplicate this content, move it or delete it in bulk. But I can't do this at the section level. Let's go ahead and move on to flexible formats. Flexible format presents content in a similar way to the collapsed topics with a few differences. Notice that the icon is a little bit different, but similar to collapsed topics, I can click on the section folder and it will expand the content within the section itself. Instead of the open and close toggle right above the sections, here at the top right, I can find where I can collapse all or expand all of the sections. What's unique about flexible topics is I do have the option to create subsections. So if I go into edit mode and I navigate to a specific section, using the drop-down menu next to the section, I can from here choose to add a subsection. And my subsection will present itself as a topic within that section. From here I can edit its name and then further create or move content within that subsection. The one thing that is not available in the flexible format is bulk editing. So even though I'm in edit mode, if I click on bulk edit, it does look as though I can then begin to bulk edit, but I'm not presented with that bulk edit menu at the bottom of the page. The weekly sections format allows you to create expandable folders of content with a weekly start and end date that is automatically determined by the course start date. The course start date is set in the course settings menu area. This course date is usually by default set to the first official day of the semester for credit-bearing courses. I can expand and collapse my sections using the toggle in the top right. And with weekly sections, when in edit mode, I have the ability to both bulk edit sections and content. When I decide to bulk edit items, I will be presented with a checkbox next to each section. I can opt to select all my sections. The ability to hide and show, move, and delete are available for sections. For activities and resources, I have the same type of bulk editing options, including the additional option to duplicate content. Whether I want to bulk move sections or drop and drag them, when I do so, the dates will automatically adjust. I don't have to manually change the date to show the proper sequence. Even though by default the sections in this format are labeled with the dates for each week, I do have the option to override that and manually change the name of each of the sections. Tile format is a visually rich option that presents sections in a grid-style layout with the option of setting customizable icons for each of the sections. In the upper right-hand side of the course main page, users have the option to turn on and off animated navigation. When turned on, when clicking on a section, the content within the section will present itself in a shadow box. From here, the user can click on each of the content items within that section. When animated navigation is turned off, when a section is clicked, it will bring them right into that section's area, and the user can then navigate by choosing the back, forward, or home menu options in the upper right-hand corner. When in edit mode, instructors will find that the tile format will temporarily disappear and all of the edit options are available, including bulk edit for both sections and for content. To collapse or expand while in edit mode, there is a toggle right above the section folders. Custom sections, formerly known as topics, displays content as segments on the main course page. By default, to navigate through these sections, the user would click on the section title and it would allow them to navigate section by section by using the back and forward toggles on the bottom of each section's page. However, the instructor has the option to set the navigation a little bit differently. By going into the settings area, one of the options under the custom sections format is to change the course layout to show all sections on one page. By doing so, this gives the user a few more options for navigating. Number one, it will turn on the ability to collapse and expand the sections with a toggle in the top right. It also allows the user to either click on the section title to then jump and navigate section by section as before, or they have the option of clicking on the icon next to the name to expand and collapse each section until the content appears or disappears. And from here and from the main page, they can click off onto each of the individual items. Bulk editing is also available in the custom sections area for both sections and the content within them. No matter which format you prefer, any changes to the layout of your course are best made prior to the start of the semester to ensure a consistent experience for your students.